Pope Leo XIV has released a prayer intention for August 2025, inviting people to pray and respond to conflict with gestures of fraternity. In the prayer that Pope Leo recalls that we stand in Jesus' presence in need of his peace, he calls on Jesus to send the Holy Spirit to rekindle within us the desire to understand one another, to listen, to live together with respect and compassion. Lastly, Father Fons reminds us that Pope Leo XIV also points out that the government leaders need to work towards building harmonious and peaceful societies. This can be done by investing in the family, safeguarding the dignity of every person, especially the weakest and the most defenseless, exercising justice, seeking to remedy inequalities, defending the truth, which is the basis on which authentic relationships can be built. Dust has finally settled in the Mzimba Central Constituency MCP interparty wrangles following the party's decision to go for the 16 September elections without a candidate on its ticket. This is according to a letter from the ruling party's legal director George Jefferson Kadzipachike to one of the contestants, Vitumbiko Mumba's lawyer Kumbo Soko, nodding to Soko's proposal of no MCP candidate to be fielded in the constituency following the wrangles. Governance and political experts have however advised MCP to consider self-liberations from fears of new blood. The Malawi Electoral Commission (MEC) will conclude the receipt of nomination papers today as part of the preparation for the general election scheduled for September 16, 2025. Notably, President Lazarus Chakwera is expected to be the last candidate to submit his nomination papers this afternoon. This is a significant moment for the electoral process as candidates vying for various positions, including the presidency, parliamentary seats, and the local government offices, must formally register to compete in the upcoming elections. The MEC has emphasized the importance of adhering to all regulatory requirements to ensure a transparent and efficient electoral process. Still on the same, independent presidential candidate Smart Sira has announced Jonathan Matonga as his running mate for the upcoming presidential elections on September 16, 2025. Swira has submitted his nomination papers and signed the Electoral Code of Conduct as required by the Malawi Electoral Commission (MEC). And now in sports news, Mighty Wanderers FC has confirmed that Francisco Madinga is currently under a valid contract with the club, which is set to expire on August 6, 2025. This announcement comes amid reports that the player has not yet been able to reach an agreement to extend his contract with the team. According to a letter signed by Board Secretary Charles Segondwe, the club is actively engaged in discussion with Francisco Madinga regarding the possibility of extending his contract. The negotiations reflect the club's desire to retain the talented player whose contributions have been valuable to the team. And lastly, in international news, police in Angola say 4 people have been killed and 500 people have been arrested after demonstrations in the capital, Luanda. What began as a 3-day strike by taxi drivers against rising petrol prices has escalated into one of the most widespread and disruptive waves of protest the country has seen in recent years. According to BBC, thousands of people joined demonstrations in the capital on Monday that saw roads blocked, shops looted, cars destroyed, as well as clashes between demonstrators and police. Since Monday night, there have been reports of gunfire in parts of the capital. That's the end of our news updates right here on Luntha Television. This has been Patrick Popper. Good morning.